If you're making gains in crypto and live in a high-tax country, you're likely handing 20 to 50% of your profits, and in many cases, that's entirely avoidable. In this video, I'll show you the top 7 crypto tax havens you can legally move to. These are countries where crypto capital gains are taxed slightly, or even not at all. Countries where the legal system actually supports your crypto freedom. I make videos for smart individuals who prioritize knowledge over entertainment, so if you're serious about keeping more of what you earn, let's dive in. Most investors focus on price charts, tokens, and market cycles, but completely ignore the most critical variable. Where you live could be costing you a fortune. In many countries, crypto gains are taxed at the same rate as income or even higher. You could spend years compounding your portfolio, only to watch the government take 30 to 50% of your profits in a single tax season. But it doesn't have to be that way. Your tax burden isn't fixed, it is only tied to one place. And if you understand that, you can take control of your financial future. I am going to present each crypto tax haven with their pros and cons, from least advantageous to most advantageous. So make sure you don't miss the best ones at the end. Top 7. El Salvador. This country made global headlines in 2021 when it became the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. But beyond the headlines, what does this actually mean for crypto investors? From a tax perspective, Bitcoin is treated like money, not an asset. So there is no capital gains when you spend or sell it, and this applies for both locals and foreigners. Add to that the fact that El Salvador has no tax on foreign income, and you get one of the few places where your crypto gains could be completely untaxed legally. And what about residency? It is easy. You can apply for a Bitcoin-friendly visa, or just live there long enough to qualify under standard residency programs. The cost of living is low, and the government is actively encouraging crypto adoption, but it doesn't come without downsides. One of them is that infrastructure is still developing, and international reputation is mixed. To illustrate this is a country building a plane as it's flying it. El Salvador is best for Bitcoin maxis, long-term holders, and people who want to be part of a new financial experiment. Top 6. British Virgin Islands. The British Virgin Islands is a well-known offshore jurisdiction, not just for crypto, but for hedge funds, startups, and legacy wealth. Here is the core advantage. There is no capital gain tax, no income tax, no inheritance tax, and no corporate tax on crypto-related income. But all those advantages come at a cost, and for the British Virgin Islands, it is the residency complexity. The BVI is a British overseas territory, and most crypto users interact with it through business structures, not as full-time residents. But if you are building a fund, running a DAO, or launching a token project, the BVI is a proven legal base. To list the main downsides, it's not built for lifestyle. This is not your typical expat fantasy. It is designed for entities, not individuals. You will likely need another residency for your daily life. The BVI is best for founders, fund managers, and anyone setting up crypto infrastructure with tax efficiency in mind. Top 5. Switzerland, Canton of Zug. Switzerland's Crypto Valley in Canton of Zug is one of the most respected crypto hubs in the world. As long as they're not classified as professional traders, private individuals benefit a capital gain exemption from crypto. There's also no wealth tax on crypto held as personal assets, and Zug itself offers lower tax rates compared to other Swiss cantons. What's more, the regulatory environment is sophisticated and pro-innovation. And what about residency? It's tough, but possible. You'll need to meet financial requirements and get approval from the local authorities. But once you're in, you get access to one of the most stable, secure, and investor-friendly environments in the world. When it comes to downsides, some of them might restrain some people. The costs are high. Switzerland is one of the most expensive countries to live in, and compliance is strict. You're not here to dodge the system. You're actually here to play it by its rule with precision. To summarize this, the canton of Zug is best for high net worth individuals, serious long-term holders, and crypto entrepreneurs looking for global legitimacy. Top 4. Puerto Rico. This one is a special case, and a powerful one. Puerto Rico is a US territory, but thanks to Act 60, a program made to incentivize investors to relocate, Puerto Rico offers something no US state can: 0% capital gain tax on crypto. If you are a US citizen with a large unrealized gain and you move to Puerto Rico and qualify under Act 60, you can legally sell your crypto tax-free. But here's the catch: you must become a bona fide Puerto Rican resident. That means you have to be in Puerto Rico 183 days a year and have your life centered around this location. This is not a loophole, it is a full relocation. The major downside is that compliance is strict. The IRS watches this program closely, and while Puerto Rico has some beautiful spots, it's not for everyone. So to make it clear, Puerto Rico is best for US citizens with large crypto gains who want to stay in the US legal system but with offshore tax benefits. Top 3. Singapore. Singapore is one of the world's most sophisticated financial hubs, and it has quietly become a heaven for crypto investors. There is no capital gain tax in Singapore. If you are a long-term holder, that's all you need to know. Even some crypto income like staking rewards can be taxed under certain structures. Regulators are cautious but constructive, and the Monetary Authority of Singapore is one of the most respected in the world. They have granted licenses to select respect exchanges, and they take crypto seriously as a financial asset. On the residency side, it is possible, but selective. The most common pathways are through tech sector employment, founding a company, or using a global investor plan. When it comes to downsides, the cost of living is extremely high and residency is competitive. This is not a tax dodge, it is a strategic relocation for serious players. Singapore is best for high net worth individuals, startup founders, and institutional players who want global access and elite infrastructure. Top 2. Portugal. Portugal has gained a reputation as Europe's most crypto-friendly country, and it is well deserved. There is no tax on capital gain from crypto for individuals as long as they're not professional traders. This means if you're buying, holding, and selling for personal gain, it is tax-free. Residency is also relatively easy. Programs like the D7 visa or the digital nomad visa allow you to live there legally while paying little to no taxes on your crypto income. In addition, you can have a great lifestyle, low cost of living, and full Europe access. This is one of the most attractive packages in the world, but you have to be cautious. Portuguese lawmakers have debated new tax rules for frequent traders, so if you're flipping coins daily, check your status. But for long-term holders, Portugal still delivers. This country is best for crypto expats, digital nomads, and anyone who values lifestyle alongside tax efficiency. Top 1. United Arab Emirates. Finally, the number 1 is the UAE, specifically Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The UAE offers a rare combination: 0% tax on personal income and capital gains, crypto-friendly regulations, and top-tier global infrastructure. You can move there as an individual or through one of several residency pathways, including free zones company setups, golden visa, or employment in tech and finance sector. The government has made it clear they want to be a global crypto hub. They've launched digital asset frameworks, partnered with major exchanges, and continue to attract top-tier crypto talents and capital. One of the few downsides of the UAE is the high cost of living, but the quality of life goes along with the price. And unlike some tax havens, you get real stability, world-class banking, and a serious international presence. The UAE is best for anyone serious about crypto wealth preservation, business, or building long-term in tax-efficient jurisdiction. Now that you've seen the top 7 crypto tax havens, the next question is simple: which one is right for you? Let me summarize to help you decide. If you are a US citizen with big unrealized gain and want to stay within the America legal system, Puerto Rico might be your best and only option. If you are a long-term holder in Europe and want lifestyle plus zero tax, Portugal still holds strong. If you are looking for elite financial access and top-tier infrastructure, it is hard to beat Singapore or Switzerland. If you want zero tax plus crypto-friendly regulation and flexible residency, the UAE is unmatched. For Bitcoin purists and early adopters, El Salvador gives you legal tender status with no capital gains. And if you're building something like a fund, a DAO, or a company, the British Virgin Islands may give you the regulatory freedom and tax structure you need. This is not about hiding, it's about strategic relocation using the laws that already exist to protect your wealth. Your tax situation is tied to your zip code, and that's something you can change. If you're still watching, then you're not just casually into crypto, you're someone who's thinking ahead, and that is exactly who this channel is for. So if you want more content that helps you master the crypto space, then hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. And if you want to go one level deeper, watch my video on how news affect Bitcoin's price. In it, I break down every news type and explain the investor psychology behind them. I'll see you there.